All over the world, airports are abuzz with thousands of people passing through their terminals each day. And from endless emotional passengers come countless stories. Heartwarming reunions, tearful goodbyes.
I don't want to see the plane go. It's my son, I don't want him to go over.
New adventures.
So much great. Bye, guys! I miss you guys already.
And new beginnings.
It seems like we've had a daughter for ages, but it's amazing how much she's changed from in the last 6 months.
This is Dublin Airport, and these are their stories. Welcome to Dublin Airport, where thousands of passengers pass through every day, each with their own story to tell. And once again, we get a unique insight into what life is really like, as I get the stories from behind the terminals. Our journey begins in the arrivals hall with the Moonee family, who are waiting for their dad Tom to arrive back from America. Now, I know you've been waiting here for a long time. You have a very special card and you're wearing a lovely green top. Who are you waiting on?
Our daddy.
And where's your daddy been?
He's been in America.
And who's everybody? Can you introduce everybody to me?
This is my sister Abby. This is my brother Matthew, who always says that he's the only awesome person. This is Lucas.
That's my sister.
And I'm Ron.
You're Ron, and you've really missed your daddy, haven't you? How long has your daddy been away?
Do you remember how many
9
weeks?
months.
9 weeks.
9 weeks.
9 weeks.
Weeks?
Yeah.
And did he miss anything special while he was away?
Yes, my birthday.
What did he miss?
He missed my birthday.
Oh, were you upset?
You were sad you cried, didn't you? Yeah, he cried.
And obviously, I take it you're the eldest, are you?
Yeah.
Has it been hard for you with your dad away for 9
Yeah,
weeks?
it's been really hard because we have like the same sense of humour, so I really miss like joking around with him. So yeah.
And obviously, you're really waiting on him to come through the door. What's the first thing you're going to do when you see Daddy?
Just gonna give him a hug.
And what do you miss most about him around the house?
I kind of miss how he's always like there. He's always like playing with the boys, talking with me, talking with Mom. He's always like there doing things with the family.
So is he a really good daddy?
Nice daddy, isn't he?
Is he nice daddy? Well, he's got the best looking boys and daughter, and you're wearing the green jerseys to give him a real Irish welcome home. Mammy, it must be very hard for you because 9 weeks without your husband.
Yeah.
4 thriving young children.
Yeah, it's been very busy.
Why did he go away?
He had to work. He had to go to America for work. So he had no option really but to leave. But he couldn't do it again at all, ever. He just couldn't.
So the minute he walks through those doors, he's not going back again?
No way, no. And there's been a fight for weeks. I'm hugging him first. So.
Who's going to hug him first?
Who's going to hug him first? Look.
I probably am because them two are wearing high heels, so they'll be slow and I'm faster than them two.
So the fastest is going to hug him first?
Yes, that's probably going to be me.
Yeah, you're going to run really fast. And how fast are you going to run?
Mega fast.
Mega fast.
I'm going to run faster than them two for sure.
Well, I think you are going to run faster, but guess what? She's the eldest and she's really missed him, so
Yeah.
she had
she's wearing high heels,
She could
so
take
she's
her
going to be
shoes
slow.
off.
Well, he's going to be here any minute, and maybe I might have a chat with your daddy when he comes in, will I? As time ticks on, anticipation builds for the Moonee family. All they can do is hold tight and wait for those hugs. Meanwhile, across the way in T2's cafe bar, Maureen is preparing to say goodbye to her son Peter, a peacekeeping soldier in the Lebanon.
Peter's motivation for joining the army was from birth, I'd say. It was always in that kind of active thing. He wanted to be a fireman first, so he started training climbing the walls. And when he wasn't climbing them, he had me climb them. Peter, there's a nerve that a parent has, and it actually stops you crossing over to kill them. You know, it stops you killing your young. And Peter used to bounce on it all day because he pushed the boundaries on everything. He wanted to be active all the time. So I knew he was going to do something. So when he was on about a fireman, I worried about that. And then when he just said he was going to do army. And he always wanted to be a sniper. Always. He had target practice out the back, you know, and I knew he was going to do it. And when he got the opportunity to go into the army, straight off, what did he want? Rangers. Not just regular army, no. Peter wanted to go to the Rangers, applied for it, got the interview, and was going for it. And I was looking at the manual of the training they had to do and where they had to go to learn all this. And I was like, over my dead body you're going. And he said, well, that could be arranged. I said, it's an awful thing to say to your mother. At the moment, they're peacekeeping. But how do you stop? You can't. What do you do, put your hands up and catch a missile? Yes, you'll be terrified something's going to happen. But you're literally putting yourself in the way of ammunition and anger and hatred and fighting. That was terrifying. You don't get used to them going to it, and send them back now with what's happening. They're all fighting over there, and there's kids being killed, there's families being ruined over there, slaughtered, houses being ruined. We're not seeing that part. I try to say in my head, it's fine. As long as I can reach him, it's not a bother on him. Nothing's happening. But you're given a very strange manual for families that have children or relatives overseas. And it's very glossed over. But you're actually getting the gist of it. You're not going to be told what's happening. Injured or alive, whatever. I've seen the guns he mans and all that kind of thing, so I don't like them. I don't like the army, but it's his career and he's a fantastic soldier.
Peter has actually been back in Ireland for 3 weeks, but with everything working against them, today is the first chance that Maureen and Peter will have time to see each other. But with Peter leaving again in a matter of hours, time truly is of the essence.
Today is very important for me because Peter lives in Clonmel and he lives with his fiancée Claire and her 2 kiddies. And when he came home from the Lebanon for his short break, he had to go straight to Clonmel. Now, I was in Dublin at an event, opening an event on that day, on the 26th. So it meant I couldn't even get to the airport to see him because it was such a big event. And what ensued afterwards meant that I couldn't travel to Clonmel and I couldn't leave what I was doing. So I couldn't, so the only way I could see my son was to come to the airport this morning when the army bus drops him off and spend an hour with him before he goes. And that was very important to me because if he was going to go back and I wasn't going to see him, it would have killed me. So I had things to do this morning, but I just said I can get to Dublin Airport and just chat with him and just talk to him, see how he's feeling before he goes.
Back downstairs in arrivals, the wait is finally over for the Moonee family. Dad is back.
Bye, Dad. It's for you and Mum. I had a can for you and Mum. I'll help you. I'll help you too.
I've never been away from them for this long. With work, I've had to travel to Europe once or twice, but it's only been for 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. So to be gone for 9 weeks and to miss Ryan's birthday was especially hard, you know.
We're married 15 years and we've never been away this long from each other at all. It was really tough. As a mammy, it meant just lots of work because he's a big help at home. I was trying to stop our 6-year-old just all the time from crying in school, crying in Dunnes stores. She just cried all the time. We just missed him so much.
When I proposed to Samantha, it was the best decision I ever made in my life. I know this is going to sound soppy and I'll probably get a lot of stick from it from my mates, but it's true, you know. She's a wonderful wife, she's an amazing mother, and she's my best friend.
What's it like for you to see these guys again?
It's just the best feeling in the world.
And apparently you're the best daddy in the world. Oh yeah, that's
well, that can be debated, but
No, I can't.
they're definitely the best kids, and it's just so great to see them.
Well,
It's so hard being away.
Was it? What was it like, the flight coming home? What were you thinking of?
It was just a sense of excitement, just to see them all again. I was very anxious, you know, because of the big layover in Chicago and just waiting in the airport. Just very emotional. It was just really nice to be able to go home. What did I miss most? Believe it or not, the thing I missed most was reading the two younger ones a bedtime story. That's kind of my job, you know, and it was just, I'd always ring just before their bedtime, and I'd always be thinking to myself, yeah, I should be reading them a story now. And so that was the thing I missed the most. So that's the thing I'm looking forward to doing the most.
To you, what does family mean?
Everything. It's my world, you know. It's what I think defines me. It is my family, you know. I'm lost and I'm nothing without them. I love them to pieces, and as I said, they're the best thing that ever happened to me.
A very excitable crowd are making a bit of a scene in honour of a pair of special arrivals in T2.
So was that just what I would call a flash mob?
It was, yeah.
Now, why did you do a flash mob? Are you waiting for anybody in particular this morning?
We're waiting for Jedward.
Are you Jedward fans?
Yeah!
So explain to me what a flash mob is.
Well, a flash mob is like a way of promoting something, or get a group of people together and you organise a dance and you just go to a public place and just do it and make a scene, basically. Got the twins to tweet it, and so everyone got involved. And there was about like 200 people that we were teaching the dance to.
Jedward coming through this morning?
Yeah.
And how do you know?
Because they told us. They tweeted it on Planet Jedward on Twitter.
Are you like their biggest fans in the world?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a question. Has anybody slept at all? Because it's very
No. We stayed in one house and everything.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, actually, you all look great. How did you have the energy to do such a big flash mob when you haven't slept?
Because we're excited. Yeah, just excitement, high on life.
Overpowered.
Yeah.
What are you going to say when you see John and Edward?
Hey, babe.
Sorry. Are you going to do that flash mob for them?
Yeah, definitely. They do it with us sometimes. Yeah, they do it with us.
Have you done that in Stephen's Green?
Yeah. We've done it at Stephen's Green, Grand Canal, up at the Point. We've done it at RT Studios. Everywhere. The airport.
Now at Dublin Airport.
It's getting bigger.
What would happen if we didn't see Jedward this morning?
We'd cry. We'd see them tomorrow.
You would actually cry if you didn't see them this morning.
Yeah, I'm already to crying.
Do you love Jedward? You kind of have a bit of a jet head going on.
See, I got up this morning, right, and then I was like, I'm seeing them, so I was like, I better put my quiff in. So I was like, I have to put it in.
They're always really good. They always talk to their fans.
Yeah, always.
They always make our fans get up in.
And listen, where are they going today?
LA.
Just check again. Who would you be fans of?
Jedward! J to the E to the D to the word! Bloody Jedward! Say Jed, you say word! Jedward! Jedward! We say Jed, you say word! Jedward! Jedward!
Things might seem calmer in the departure area, but I couldn't help but notice a tense passenger at the ticket desk as he tries to rearrange a ticket for his girlfriend.
There will be changes around that ticket.
But it seems luck isn't on their side, and their only option is to make a mad dash to the gate.
I just thought we went through the gate.
Finally, I catch up with Andrew to find out what happened.
So you've had a very dramatic morning because we filmed you over there. Maybe you'll tell us a little bit about why it was so stressful.
Sure. Yeah, my girlfriend is from LA and I'm living here in Dublin. So she's constantly back and forth, and I was over there visiting her in January. But we woke up this morning going, could you stay for an extra few days? We couldn't get through to anywhere here, so we had to come to the airport to try and see if we could extend it out a bit longer, but they wouldn't let us. So that's why it was a bit stressful this morning.
So you had the chat, it wasn't possible, and then there was a mad dash.
A mad run to get to our flight. She's only like 20 minutes to get on the plane. You know, it's probably good that we don't have long, sad goodbyes because they always are, you know. So, but there
Is
we
it
go.
very difficult having a kind of a relationship long distance?
Yeah, I mean, I've known Kelly 3.5 years, and it's only kind of been official since last summer, you know. So yeah, long distance relationships are tough, all right, you know, but who knows why you fall for who you fall for.
Well, great chatting to you anyway, and best of luck for the future.
Thanks for having me.
And the goodbyes keep on coming at the departure gate in Terminal 2. When I catch up with the Rowe family who are about to say goodbye to their son Kieran, who's travelling back to Korea with his girlfriend.
And is this your first time to go to Korea?
No, I was away for 1 year and I just came back for 1 week now.
So you've just been back for a week to see the folks?
See the folks, yeah. See everything's still there.
And did you bring a girlfriend back with you?
I did.
Which is a nice arrival to come back, isn't it, from Korea?
It is, yeah.
And is he your only son? Do you have other children?
Well, we have a daughter in New Zealand. So we're fairly far spread around the world, all right.
New Zealand and Korea.
Yeah.
What are they trying to do to break your heart completely?
I don't know where we went wrong.
They're trying to tell us something, all right.
Isn't it so upsetting, though? And I know it's a sign of the times, but when your kids have to go away to work.
Well, that's it. That's the sad part. That's the sad part, yeah.
I'd say the house is very lonely, is it?
It is indeed, yeah. Like, you know, because it's only gone a year. Colin's gone about 2-3 years now. And so it's what's down the road we don't know either, like, you know, how long it's going to be, whether it's a year, 2 years, the uncertainty, you know.
And what was it like having him back this week?
Oh, it was great.
Was the crack 90?
Oh, too quick though, like, you know.
A week
just flew by. But we packed a lot into it.
What will you miss most about your son going away this time?
Just seeing his face every day.
Being in Korea, what you missed about at home?
Not one thing in particular, it's just kind of being home. It's a nice experience. When you're away, you miss certain things. Hard to put your finger on, but it's all right.
Well, obviously you found love in Korea.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is fantastic. How did you find Ireland? Did you like it?
Yeah, I really like it, yeah.
Would you like to come back?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. I want to come back again, yeah.
And what are you doing in Korea yourself?
Teaching.
Teaching?
Yeah.
Fantastic. And do you hope to get out to Korea yourself?
We'll see in a year, maybe. Maybe if you're still there in a year. Hope so anyway.
Well, I think you better come back soon or you break your mum's heart. You're heartbroken, aren't you?
I'm grand. You're not going to put this out there.
You're all right,
It's so upsetting, isn't it? I know this is a very personal moment, so I'm going to let you give each other a final hug because you're at the gates now and time is ticking. Have a very safe flight.
Thank you.
It was lovely to meet you. And fingers crossed, they might come home.
Exactly, yeah.
As one emotional mother says goodbye to her son, another pair are about to be reunited. Maureen is waiting to see her son Peter before he and his fellow soldiers board a plane back to the Lebanon.
My ex-husband slagged him because he texted me one night and he asked me for the recipe for scones. His dad was teasing him and he's saying, I'm telling all my friends that you're over there painted like a stone and you're crawling along the ground with a gun sticking up out from behind the rock. As you're texting your mother looking for scone recipes. Not good, he said. Just not good for the reputation.
Boarding passengers only. Passenger pickup is not permitted. This will be strictly enforced by airport police.
I can't let him see me like this because then he'd get upset. Sorry, we're going for 4 months.
Back over again.
God. Oh.
Going away, it is tough, especially for the missus, like the fiance, and the kids are there as well, and you're away for Christmas. Like I was away for Christmas there, and it is tough, and it's tough on every soldier overseas. You can see it in their faces. They're all the soldiers kind of have to keep themselves happy, you know, that kind of way, just keep each other's spirits up because it is tough and it is hard. All Irish mammies miss their sons, don't they, when they're the only son, but on the missus herself it's tough on both of us. But when we come back, we had our own little Christmas, and she knows I have to at the time that's in it as well, the recession. Like, you need to do it for the job, and so you need to do it for yourself. The 3 weeks flies though.
This family really work hard to keep in touch. But with war-torn Lebanon, where communication is slow and privacy is rare, getting in touch with Peter isn't always easy.
I've often talked to him now when he's on duty. He takes a break when he's on duty. A couple of minutes, that's all he can talk. And then he has to go back to his post and...
You don't have your phones with you when you're on patrols. Really, your phone is in your room. And that's where it's kept. Like, you don't bring it around with you. So when you're in the room, it's grand, you can talk to your family. But when you're out doing things, you're not really texting it. You're trying to do your job, really. You can't be texting away, and so...
There's never a dull moment at Dublin Airport, and you never know what kind of characters you're going to come across.
You're the best man. Where are you in from?
Television X. From Blackburn, Lancashire.
Okay, you're from Lancashire. Now listen, tell us, are you getting married?
Apparently so, yeah. If she's lucky.
How long have you been together?
10, maybe 11 years. 10 years at least. 9, 8, 10. 10 years.
And what made you come to Ireland to go for the Stag?
I've come to live a different life. I'm from Northern Ireland, well, sort of.
Are you? So you're back here?
Apparently so, yes.
No. You have to tell me, right? All the guys have got their jumpers on.
They have.
How did you get landed with this outfit?
Would you look as good as this in this outfit?
I wouldn't.
Exactly. So I've got to show these people what it's all about. This is how we roll.
You've got it going on. Turn around, let me do a full 360. Wow, I mean, this is your best man.
Best man. No, there's two.
There's two. Where's the second one?
This is the other idiot.
Okay, boys, how long have you known this hot bit of stuff?
Since I was 3 years old, 4 years old.
25 years.
25 years.
Well, nearly.
And was it hard to see him get married? Are you...
You're going to lose me. It's emotional.
Do you get on well with his fiancée?
Oh, no, yeah.
He had 2 fights with us so far.
Do you...
I had to lay down the law a get a few times.
Did you?
No, go on.
How many of you are over here in total?
20.
We're meeting some more. There's going to be 20 in total.
So 20 in the flight. Now, I just want to ask, it's very early in the morning.
It is.
Was there a few lemonades on the flight over?
There was.
One or two shandies, yeah.
1 or 2 shandies.
Shandy.
And how long are you over here for?
4 days.
Monday.
Until Monday. Is it going to be 4 crazy days?
No, Monday I'm going to make my way back to Monday I'm going to make my way back to Northern Ireland and get the ferry home because I've lost my passport already.
Oh my God. Guys, are you going to have a good time?
Yeah! We're going to have a good time.
Listen, will you do me a favour? Will you mind that hot bit of stuff?
It's a funeral.
Have worried about missing Jedward's departure, as some high-pitched Jed mania gives away their location.
Oh my God, what's up? Oh, they're all here. This is Jed saying, what are you saying?
Okay, John and Edward, you have
Jepicon!
No,
Jepicon! 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 Jepicon!
John and Edward, have you not got the best fans in Ireland?
These guys are champions,
okay.
So dedicated.
You are going to miss your flight. You are going to miss your flight. You need to go.
Okay, we're going to go. Jepicon!
Unfortunately for the fans, flights at Dublin Airport wait for no one, not even Jedward. So as the pair are escorted through the terminal, their adoring fans can only say goodbye and wish them luck, Jedward style.
In the bag, Edward. I don't know what stuff is. I don't know what my cards are. Oh wait, great, yeah. Here's our passports. Wait, how'd you guys get here? This is crazy. All right, thank you so much, Kate. Bye, guys. I miss you guys already.
Are you one of Jedward's biggest fans?
Yeah.
Now, can I say, you're the only guy and you're surrounded by women?
Yeah, I am.
I got to see Jedward. Is that cool?
Yeah, such a boy.
It's deadly.
It actually is.
It's deadly.
It's Jet
Okay, I need to learn it because I haven't got the lingo.
Right, so there's
Just add a
Jet
J. Did you buy
Jet
Waterline?
Jedbick. What's that mean? Oh,
Epic.
Jedbick.
Jedly.
Jedly.
Jexy.
Jexy.
Sexy.
Oh,
Awesome.
Okay, and Jawsome and awesome. So
Dedicated.
Are we dedicated?
Yeah.
Now,
Are you dedicated? Did you buy Waterline
I
yesterday?
am dedicated, but I prefer lipstick. Can you sing a bit of lipstick for me?
Lipstick on, here I come, that I love to try the lipstick on it and run. Then I'm gonna check my color, hey, 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 check my color, hey, 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 oh.
Well, can I tell you, I've had the most entertaining moment in the airport ever. You are the most dedicated fans.
Yeah. And the most dedicated.
This is it. As the day goes on, one gorgeous little passenger is about to say goodbye to her daddy. Hi there, guys. I just saw you here and I was drawn to this adorable little girl. Hello! Ah, she's so cute. Is this your daughter?
It is, yes.
How old is she?
She's 7 months.
You know, she's the same age as my own daughter. She looks exactly the same. They're the same size. She's gorgeous. Does she have any teeth?
She's got 2, just.
Oh, hello.
Say hi.
What's your own name?
My name's Anne.
And
I'm Paul.
are you all going away today?
No, just myself and Grace. We're going back to Edinburgh to go and visit.
And has the family at home seen Grace?
Most of them have now, yes. Yeah.
And I suppose it's important for you as a mum to bring her back as much as possible.
It's nice just to get home and go for a visit while I'm off on maternity leave before I start work again
She only
next
sees
month.
her granny on Skype.
Oh, isn't Skype great? It's amazing. And tell me, have you ever travelled with Grace before?
We have a few weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was fine. She was very good. We were very impressed.
But we were both together, so this time Anne's on her own and it's a bit of a...
Are you a bit worried?
Bit more stressed.
She'll be fine. You'll be fine, gorgeous, won't you? Hello. I'd say she'll probably sleep on the flight.
That's what we hope so.
Oh, Grace is so adorable. She's so excited. She has the tickets in her hand.
Ready to go, aren't you, Gracie?
Ready to go.
She is gorgeous as a daddy. What's it going to be like not to see your daughter for 1 week?
Well, we talked about that before we came up. Anne was saying, well, I miss her. I definitely miss having her around, for sure.
So you're just about to say goodbye. I know this is going to be a very emotional moment for you, so I won't delay you, but I have to ask you, a week of good night's sleeps?
Oh, it's great. I'm going on the beer with the lads tonight.
I know. I mean, because, you know, your life changes when you have a child. I mean, what are you going to enjoy most about this week? Apart, I know
I
it's
think
going to be...
uninterrupted sleep is the primary thing. But yeah, it'll be nice just getting on with my stuff and being a bit selfish, I think, for the week. And
I hope you gave him a list of things to do at home to have...
He's got a very big list.
Has he?
He's got a very big list.
Have a very safe trip. It was lovely to meet you, and I hope your family enjoy her as much as I've enjoyed talking to her today. It can't have been easy for Paul, but he plans to make the most of his newfound quiet time. Well, Paul, Anne and Grace have just gone through.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Kind of relieved and kind of apprehensive as well. You know, I hope that she'll be all right and Grace will be good. It's the main thing. But yeah, I'm looking forward to a bit of me time now. We've no time for ourselves, basically. But it's not. You don't resent it. You know, it's an enjoyable thing to dedicate yourself to looking after her and bring her up and making sure she has everything she needs. And especially when she's so small and helpless, you know, you've got to.
And they change so quickly, don't they?
It seems like we've had a daughter for ages, but it also is amazing how much she's changed from in the last 6 months from being a newborn. You know, it's incredible how not just growing, but how strong and coordinated and observant and everything. You know, it's all every day there's something new going on.
It was lovely meeting you.
Thank you very much.
And God bless. You have a gorgeous daughter.
Thank you.
Amongst all of the hustle and bustle, there are endless stories. And sometimes love is in the air. And as the day draws to a close, someone catches my eye at the arrival gate. Tell me who the flowers are for.
For my partner. That's been away in London for the last 4 days.
4 days, and did you miss? What did you miss most?
Everything is just different. she's not there.
Ah.
That's it.
Does she know that you're going to be here to meet her at the airport?
Oh, she does, yeah.
What does she look like? I'm going to keep an eye out for her because I don't want you to miss her.
Well, she used to be pure blonde, but she got her hair sort of dyed a little bit darker, but she's an amazing person.
Is she?
In every way.
Oh,
really is.
That's so nice.
Really,
and why
really
was she
is.
over in London?
She went over to see a show with her 2 daughters.
And would she be surprised now to see you with flowers?
Not really, because I always buy her flowers anyway, so.
You are such a romantic Irish man. Why isn't there any more of you out there?
No.
And tell us, how long have you been together?
About 2 years.
And what's she like as a person? Why do you love her so much?
She's just amazing. Everything about her. The way she does everything.
Does she make you very happy?
Especially with the times that are going on now at the moment, and we have our ups and downs, obviously, but mostly ups, not downs, but hopefully we'll get through it.
Have you had some tough times over the last while?
Yeah, very tough times, between losing job, losing my mother, bits and pieces, you know, has been tough, but she's made me a stronger person.
Has she been there to support you?
She has, all the way.
Like losing your job is devastating, and was it something you were working in for a while, or?
30 years.
You were 30 years?
Yeah, construction, yeah.
And you lost your job completely?
Just everything gone completely, yeah.
When was this? Was it recent?
5 weeks before Christmas. And there's no going back. Construction is gone now in this country, so it's looking like emigration or whatever. I don't want to go, but if I can make something out of it here, I'll be determined to do it.
And was she there to support you when your mum passed away
Everything,
as well?
all the way.
When did your mum pass away?
In October.
Before Christmas? So you had the two of them?
Oh, the whole lot together. The full shebang.
I'd say you were glad to say goodbye to 2011.
2012 hasn't started off actually fantastic, but I thought it might have get a little bit better, but it will get better.
It will get better?
We have to have hope.
And do you know why it'll get better? Because you have somebody that loves you and you love them. And once you have love in your life, you can conquer anything.
Well, we'll try. That's all you can do.
Down in the departure hall, the last of Peter's colleagues check in and reflect on the sacrifices that come with their job. But these comrades make sure to keep busy and to rally around to keep each other's spirits high.
Peter be our sniper overseas as well. We're fond of Peter, like. We look after him now, don't we, TJ? Yeah, he's a bit messy, but we'd have to keep him
And he does
alive.
need a lot of hugs, so you have to kind of keep an eye on him.
We're kind of having a laugh off each other now more than anything, and the slagging out of the way and that, so it's not too bad now at the moment. Like, I suppose when we land down and realise we're back now, it will be more depressed.
I mean, it's hard leaving out, but once we're working away and you'll be busy enough over there, like, so you don't really notice the time going, like, you know.
I think it's more emotional when you're at home and you're just leaving. But once you get together with the lads and you start off having a bit of banter or whatever, like it's, you have a job to do at the end of the day, so you kind of try and put stuff to the back of your mind. Like obviously your family and your friends are the most important thing in your life, and your partners. But like if you're going to keep that in your head when you're out there, it's not going to be a good trip.
I find it a little harder going back, I won't lie, because I've seen an awful difference with, say, with a small girl at home and that, you know, and, like, as my partner said to me today before I came back, she knows, like, I was overseas there in Lebanon before in 2006, but we hadn't a child then, but this time she knows what to expect because I'm going back, because when I first went over, you know, she knew what was leading up to it, but when the lonesome kind of kicked in, she knows now exactly that she has this again for another 3 months, so I found it a bit harder now today than when I first went over, you know.
I'm the same now. I'm missing the most of my girlfriend's pregnant now. She's 27 weeks pregnant. Like, she has to go through that on her own, you know. I should be back just in time to see the birth, like, but you know, she's dealing with the hormones and all that now on her own, like, you know. She's no one to aim the anger at.
As time ticks by, reality is setting in for Maureen, who must soon say goodbye to her son Peter. And she knows how important it is to make the most of these few moments. Meanwhile, back in arrivals, Alan has been lost without his partner and can't wait to see her come through the arrival gates.
Well, do you know what? She'll be absolutely delighted to see your smiling face here, looking so well. Shaved.
Thanks very much.
You've got the aftershave on, you've got the flowers there.
No. You have to go with the whole hog.
Absolutely. What time did the flight arrive at?
It was actually delayed. It landed at 10 past, so they should be out now.
And what's the one thing that you're really looking forward to when you see her?
Her smile.
Did you miss her smile?
She has the most amazing smile. Unbelievable.
You nearly had me crying.
She'd brighten up any man's day.
Really?
Really would, yeah.
Do you feel like the most luckiest man in the world?
I am, yeah. Even though gone through tough times, she brings the best out of everybody. Really does.
She sounds like a very special person.
She's amazing.
Well, we'll keep an eye out, make sure that we get that moment when you see her smile and you can give her a big hug.
When Alan's eyes suddenly light up, I know he's spotted his partner Susan. And nothing is going to stop him giving her a hug.
Now, I'm so Susan, isn't it?
Yes.
Listen, it's nothing. It's just that we've had a little chat with Alan. He was waiting for you because I saw these gorgeous flowers.
Okay.
And I just said, who are they for? And he explained to me they're for somebody he loves very much. He's told me some lovely things about you, but more importantly, how did you get on?
Fantastic.
And did you miss Alan?
Yeah, I did, yeah. But I was shopping, so.
You're going to kill him now, aren't you? I can tell.
Absolutely.
Back together and side by side. Something tells me the future will be bright for Alan and Susan. Unfortunately, things aren't so sweet for Maureen in departures. Just as quickly as she said hello, she must say goodbye again.
I don't want to see the plane go. If I could injure him, I would, so he wouldn't have to go, you know. I just don't like it. It's my son. Like, I don't want him to go over. I know he's going over to protect someone. I'm proud of him for that. I'm so proud of him. I don't want him over doing that. He should be here. You send me a text tonight when you get home.
Yeah, I'll send you a text tonight, all right?
Don't remind himself. Text me. I was trying my best not to cry. His father warned me. He'll start crying when he's going. He said he needs to keep things together. He said he'll get upset when he sees you crying, you know. Just need to let it out.
On our next visit to Dublin Airport, a joyful chorus at arrivals. One child's special journey home.
I requested the OCS service to help me get through the airport as quickly as possible to help my son Dylan, who has autism.
And customs make an interesting discovery.
Now, sir, have you ever been stopped by customs before?
Nope.